celebrating the gift of Jesus and all that he represents, the greatest of which is Christ consciousness. But Christ consciousness, you can't hear back
Can't hear.
there?
Just speak right into
There
it.
it is. Loud, right
There you go.
into
There you go.
The greatest gift is, the greatest gift that Jesus brought us is the awareness of Christ consciousness. But it isn't something that we receive as a gift only at Christmas time. We actually have Christ consciousness all of the time. It's an innate part of who we are. The word consciousness means knowing that we know. And Christ means God manifest as man. So Christ consciousness means our individual awareness of God as us. Now, when God created us, he didn't just, she didn't just create us and then cut all the ties so they were out there struggling on our own. God also gave us another marvelous gift at the time of our birth. God gave us intuition, which is our direct connection to God. We all have intuition. For many of us, it seems like we maybe don't have it, or we get bogged down in the idea of what it is. The dictionary defines intuition as instinctive knowing without the use of rational processes. This means that we can know something without thinking about it. We can feel it. We can know it through our feelings. We think intuition is a special gift that maybe some people have, and not all people, or maybe we have it but we don't use it. And neither of these are true. We all have intuition and we all use it. Many of you, or maybe not, how do you feel when you drive down the road and you see a dead deer at the side of the road? You feel this clutching kind of pain in your chest. How do you feel when you see little children playing? Do you get kind of a light feeling in your heart? How do you feel when you see beautiful Maggie walk in the door with her bright clothes and her cheerful smile and her wonderful laugh? Do you feel like laughing with her? These feelings are our emotions, and our emotions are our intuition at work, telling us that everything is all right, or that something needs changing. Intuition is our signal that we are hardwired to God through our emotions. It's how we know we're on the right road. And sometimes we think that intuition is only this recognition of something before it happens, like a telephone call, the telephone's going to ring, or we get this hit that should turn off the road right now. But actually, intuition works all of the time, through all of our emotions. And so, whether we're using our intuition, we know that we're on the right road, whether we're in our car, physically going in the right direction, or whether we're mentally making choices for our well-being. Intuition is always at work. I gave my intuition a name. I call it my GPS. And for the world, that most of us think of that as global positioning system, which is that little device in the car that tells you where you are or where you're going. For me, it means God's personal signal. And we respond to our GPS every moment of the day. We just don't always realize it until something big happens. For instance, you're sitting on the beach and you've been there for about an hour just absorbing the sun and listening to the waves, and something tells you to look up, and off in the distance you see this huge wave, and it's about 3 stories high and it's heading right towards you. Instinctively, instantly, you are on your feet running. You think now, after you have a moment to think about this later, that intuition kicked in. and gave you this hit to get out of there, or gave you this hit to even look out there and see it. But in fact, arriving at the beach, looking around, feeling the warmth and contentment and hearing the waves, is also intuition telling you that you're safe until that moment that you're not. Intuition always, always works. We just don't always pay attention to it. Our GPS never stops working for us. Our GPS is our personal signal from God that everything is all right, or that something needs changing. Intuition is the Christ consciousness within every one of us. God is never out of touch. God can't be out of touch because we are God, and we know that through our connection, our intuition.